Hello everyone. So this is Karmeet. I'm your host for today and I welcome you to the webinar. I hope I mean all of you are doing well. Kindly share where you're watching me from and let's wait for some traders to join in. Once the traders are in, we will be talking further. Um, in the meantime, I can see the screen is clear. I am sure the audio is clear too. Please, how are you all doing? Kindly put it in the comment where you're watching the video from, and if you know anyone who is new to trading or who is on expert level, I would suggest share the link with them because it's going to benefit them too. Okay, share the link with them, have them join the session, and I'm sure it will be beneficial. Let's wait. Let's wait for people to join in. In the meantime, let's have some talks in the chat. Great. So my sound is clear, the video is clear. I have comments coming in. Ak Pak, Kariye Pak, good evening. Good evening, sir. Drop in your comments so that I know you people are here. Om Gosaviji, hello, sir. How are you? Okay. Chauhan Mogs, hello, sir. Hello, welcome. Red Entertainment, hello. So I've started receiving comments. We will just wait for a couple of minutes and then start our webinar for today. Hello, Chetan, sir. So just a small request, you all can share the links with your known ones who are on Olymp Trade so that even they can join the channel, they can join the webinar. Hamad sir, I am good. How are you? So great. Let's begin, guys. We have people who have joined in. Let's start talking about what we are here for today. So, yes, every week we meet, we talk about some new strategy. Now, why particular strategy is what I'll explain you in detail. But every week we meet and talk about some strategy. The same way, I have come up with a new strategy today, which is one of my favorite. That's Safari strategy. So, we will be talking about Safari. But before we proceed, just let's take a tour of the platform so that who are on expert level now, who have been on expert level but are not very well versed with the platform, will have an idea about the platform. Okay, so we will just take a small tour to this. Right now, what you can see on the screen is my web version of Olymp Trade. Okay. Now, people who have watched my webinar, you know that we take a small tour of the platform to understand where what features we can find. So, what we'll do is kindly keep posting your comments, your questions, your queries. We will come back to it after some time. We will check your comments. I'll try my best to answer all of them. In the meantime, side by side, let's take a tour to the platform. Let's understand where we find what, then check some comments, then learn strategy. So it would be a to and fro communication. I just don't want to go blah, blah, blah with the strategy and then not answer your questions. Okay. So right now, friends, you see the screen, which is the web version of Olymp Trade. Okay. In the web version of Olymp Trade, on the left side, you see trades, market, events, and help section. In the trade section, um, all your active trades, your completed trades, it's something that is visible there. In the market section, obviously, if you want to change your theme of the platform, if you want to buy some things, like a play store, so you can buy stuff from there. Events, if we have any tournaments coming up, anything, any competitions happening, any tournaments happening, that you'll see here. But we have one very important section on the left side, which is the help section. Now, why? Because in the help section, there are two things. One, you get to connect with the support team if you have any concerns. Second thing is that you will be able to learn the basics of trading from here. We have some educational videos in our help section where if you're new to the trading section, you will be able to understand what trading is, what basics you need to follow, and that is going to be helpful from you. From the left side, we would jump to the right side where we find our account related information. We find our amount, our accounts, the payment option, the profile section, what amount we want to trade on, what timing we want to trade on, whether we want to trade on up position or down position. So that can be done from here. But again, like the left side, in the right side also we have a very important part, which is the shield kind of sign. This is known as risk-free deals. Now, what is a risk-free deals? How it is used? Why is it so important? I will explain you in our webinar today. At the moment, remember that this shield kind of logo is very important for our expert traders. Okay. Now, in the center part, we see that this is known as the terminal part where we see candles, we see assets, We see technical analysis, we can change the graph, everything. Now, when we click on asset, a list of assets appears wherein fixed time, forex, and stocks are there. Okay, so as per your convenience, as per your liking, as per the, if you want, as per the profitability or the market condition, you can keep changing the assets from here. If you are I am comfortable with Japanese candlestick, I use that. If you're comfortable with any other area chart or Heikin-Ashi, you can use those. Now, in this section, the most important part is the technical analysis part. Now, why technical analysis? Someone would say, ma'am, why do we need this? So let me tell you. When you're starting to trade on something, or when you're starting something new, you always make sure the foundation is strong, right? You get a proper idea. For example, if I go to buy a new house, I will certainly check whether the papers are clear, whether the land is, totally without any litigation or something. So that is, and whether this is going to give me some profit in the future. If it's an investment flat, whether I'll get some profit. So that is where we analyze things before purchasing. The same way we are going to analyze things in our trading. So that is where technical analysis helps. Now, in technical analysis, you have indicators, oscillators, drawings, strategies, and advisors. Some people, I'm sure some of you are using indicators, some use oscillators. Why do I say that use strategies, or why do we come up with videos or webinars every now and then about strategies? What are strategies? First of all, we need to understand that strategies are a default combination of different indicators and oscillators. So instead of using one indicator, instead of using one oscillator, we can use a combination of different indicators and oscillators, and that would give us a stronger signal. That's why strategies. Okay, so now when you look at strategies, you see some strategies have blue arrows, some have green, some have yellow. Now the blue ones are available for our starter level traders. When you go to advanced level, you have access to the green ones as well as the blue one. And when you go to the expert level, you have access to our expert level strategies, advanced level, and starter level as well. So today I have picked up one of my favorite strategy from the expert level strategies for you, which is the Safari strategy. Now, what is Safari strategy? How that works? We will talk about it. Let's check if we have some questions in the comment and then we can proceed. Okay, one question, Chauhan Mok. So please come up, please tell me what the question is. Ranjit sir, hello. Um, right, ma'am, thank you. PPI news in 22 minutes, correct? Exactly. So, also before we proceed, let me just clear out one thing, guys. See, trading is as per, I mean, whatever platform you trade on, whether you trade on Olymp Trade or any other platform, it carries its own risk, right? It's a live market and there will be ups and downs. There will be profits, there will be losses. So that is something we need to be prepared of. One more thing, before I start trading, I would be making some trades with you, but before I start trading, I would suggest, I would request you all do not copy my trades because there might be some seconds difference between my screen, my trading, and the broadcast to you. So do not copy my trade, and none of the strategies are 100% successful. It's a live market. There might be ups and downs in my trading also. Okay, so come on. Okay, so we have Soil Gamer 2. I'm new trader. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Olymp Trade. Lavish Guru. Hello, sir. How are you? It's been a long time. You have joined the session. Zulfikar Khan, your language Hindi. Zulfikar Khan, sir, if you are comfortable in Hindi, you can join our Olymp Trade India channel, and we conduct webinars there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Augusta sir, hello, how are you? STA Bab, hi. So let's just click on Safari. Let's just understand what Safari is. Okay, we'll read the description and then we'll talk about the video. Now, Safari is a simple strategy based on MACD and Williams percentile with standard periods that is more suitable for the trend of the market. Now, Safari carries two things, MACD and Williams percentile. Okay, and that is the standard settings. We do not have any changes in the settings. It comes with the standard settings and it gives you a hint of the trend the market is going in. MACD and Williams are need to be above or below the level of below the zero level to indicate a possible favorable movement. Okay, So there is a zero line. MACD has to be either above or below the zero line, and same with Williams R, it has to be above or below zero line. If both are below zero line, obviously it's a down position trend. If both are above zero line, it's going to be an up position trend. Let's watch the video and understand this, and then we will continue about things. Okay, so very simple. I hope you guys understood. Let me just enable the strategy and then explain to you. Okay, so what they say is whenever MACD is above the zero line, Williams R is above the zero line, we have an up position trade. Now, if you see over here, okay, let's consider this example. Here, the MACD is below the zero line, the Williams R went below the zero line, and there was a downtrend, right? Same way, when we move here, the MACD went above the zero line, the Williams R shifted above the zero line, and then an uptrend started. So in this position, 2 to 3 minutes up trade or 2 to 3 minutes down trade is what we are going to work on. Okay, so let's just check. I have enabled the strategy. Let's check some more examples for me to explain it to you in a better way. Okay, so August Demari, on the deposit issue, I have submitted many requests even after 5 days. Augusta sir, you can put in your ID. We will check and just your user ID. Okay, do not share any other personal information. Just your Olymp Trade user ID. We will check that for you, and someone would get in touch with you. Okay, there is no audio for the demo video. Did that happen with everyone? Because I was able to hear it very clearly. Okay, so I will get to the comments again, guys. We will talk in the comment section back. So let's just understand strategy. Okay, let's just understand Safari. Here, see, this is a clear, as I told you, Safari is a trend strategy. Now, over here, you see that at this point, the MACD shifted below the zero line. Okay, the Williams R was still above the zero line, and at this point, Williams R shifted below the zero line. The MACD got strength, and then we had a downtrend. If you move here, Williams R shifted above the zero line over here, right here. MACD shifted here and then we had an uptrend. So whenever this shift happens, one or two candles, 2 to 3 candles trend we usually see. All right. So that is how this strategy works. It's a very simple strategy, very efficient, very good working strategy for me. I'm sure it is going to work for you. So now what we will be doing is we will start finding some trades. We will start finding some signals where we will be able to make trades. Now, even you can do this. You can check if you feel that this might be a signal, you have a doubt, you can certainly put the asset in the comment section. I'll check that. Is the strategy so far clear to you? Is Thomas going to be coming back for the webinars? Well, it might be in the coming weeks. He might be back. Zulfikar sir, ma'am, language Hindi nahi hoga. Sir, as I mentioned, for Hindi, tomorrow we have a webinar on Olymp Trade India channel. You can join Olymp Trade India channel. Here, this is a global channel. We have webinars in English, sir. Okay. Um, so how much experience you have, Ranjit? So I guess you had this question in the past webinar, but by the time I answered it, you were not there in the webinar, I think. But I have been trading for more than 7 to 8 years now. I have, I mean, when I started, I wouldn't count the initial couple of years when I was just in my learning phase. But when I started doing well, that would be around 7 to 8 years window. So that's how this works. All right. So let's just check if we are able to find some signals from the assets. Okay, and we will make our trades. So when already there are 4 to 5 candles, I am not going to trade there. Over here, if you see, we have a downtrend coming up. The candle, we had a uptrend, and there has been a trend down, up, then some flat market. Now it's giving a downtrend. Might be after this candle ends, if Williams R or MACD shifts, we might be able to make a down trade. Okay, so no, right now I wouldn't come here, but this asset will have a signal in maybe 1 or 2 candles. So we will be trading now. This kind of market, friends, where one candle is green, red, suddenly a big candle, suddenly a small candle, suddenly in red. So I am not going to trade in this asset at the moment because there is a lot of fluctuation on this particular asset. Okay, same happens with Mahajantar index today. Now let's check Moonch index. Okay, Moonch index, we might have a signal coming up because if you see MACD is trying to get below the zero line. Let's see how this candle ends. Now, I will make one trade without the risk-free trade, but the next trade I'll demonstrate you, I'll show you how this risk-free trade is going to work and how we are going to use it in the long run. Okay, let's see, let this candle end and let's see what the next candle says. Okay. So again, it's giving an uptrend. Let's move to next asset. Let's check Euro USD. We have a down trade in Euro USD. Now, I am going to click on risk free trade. The amount is $10. I made a trade on down position. Couple of things to remember. First of all, risk-free trades do not expire. Only use it. Here I felt I saw a down signal, but candles are green, red, green, red. I was not very sure whether it is going to go in my favor. The market is fluctuating. So what I did is in this asset, I felt I should use risk-free trade. So risk-free trades can be saved. You can use them when there is a lot of fluctuation, but you want to trade. Now, if I win this trade, certainly I get my profit. But if my trade goes against my results, against my prediction, my $10 invested amount will come back to my balance. So this means I am going to trade without any risk. Okay. There is no risk in what I'm trading on. This is without any risk because my $10 are going to be safe. Now I am not going to wait looking at this asset. I'm going to find more signals, more assets so that we are able to trade. Now the same is the situation with GBP USD. At the moment, I'm going to avoid it. Let's check what our Astro is doing. Okay, so you see the Williams R has shifted. Now after this candle, maybe the MACD will also shift. And once the MACD shifts, we will make a down trade. Because the strength of MACD is getting weaker, the MACD lines are coming closer to each other and they might cross soon. Okay, so let's see now this, if you see the candle is already more than half of it, it's about to end, but see the strength of the candles. Now let me check some comment in the meantime while this candle gets over. Aak Pak, could you share which strategy you use in daily trading and what's your 55% success rate trading strategy? Okay, do you use martingale? Well, martingale, okay, yes, that's a very good point I wanted to talk to you guys about regarding martingale. Now, what happens is normally for many traders, martingale is something where they double up the amount. Okay, if one trade is unsuccessful, they are going to double it up and they are going to use that amount in, they will make the trade of the double amount. What I do is, what I follow is, and what many of our traders follow, and I suggest them to do is, if your one trade, for example, I made a trade of $5, that's unsuccessful. My second trade will also be of $5. Now, if I trade on an asset which gives me around 91%, I will get 4.5 to 4.6 back, right, from $5. So what amount is left to recover? That's 0.40, which is again recoverable. But if I trade on double amount and if that trade goes unsuccessful, then the recovery part is very tricky. Then it becomes difficult for me, to recover that amount. How am I, if that trade is I lose that trade, it's $15 that I need to cover up on. So I normally check that. Now here we have an up signal. Let's check. We made a trade on up position. Now what happened to our trade of Euro USD? We did not win that trade, but the $10 have come back. So let's see. Now this trade, I have not used risk-free trade. Might be it goes in profit, might be it doesn't. Okay. Here we are getting a clear signal. Now I know I'm getting a signal here, which is a stronger signal. So what I can do over here is I'm going to use my $20 risk-free trade after this amount, after this trade ends, and then I'll make a trade in the up position as soon as this candle. Now I am not going to enter any trade in between. When when the candle is 20 seconds, 25 seconds, I do not enter the trade there. I Okay, now this is somewhere the resistance level. The candle is not able to go beyond it, right? So what we will do is we can make a trade using a risk-free deal, but I am not very sure. I will just risk it because I'm using a risk-free trade. Let's see how this goes. Might be we win this trade. Right now, both our trades are in our favor. Might be we win it, might be we do not. So that's fine. We have two active trades over here. We are getting a signal here. The MACD is trying to go above. It has gone above the zero line. The Williams R is still below the zero line. Let's see. Let's wait for the candle to end and see. Okay, so we have an opportunity coming up in the up position, and the Williams R has still not shifted. I am going to, okay, there's a shift. Let's make a trade. Let's see. Okay, right now the Euro USD trade of $10 that we made using Safari, that has been, okay, that is in our favor. We won that trade. Great. Now we have a $20 trade going on, which is still a minute away. No worries. Two trades right now, active trades. Let's just, I'm sorry, let me grab some water, guys. I'm really sorry. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Uh, okay, we have a suggestion for Astro. Let's check. Okay, in Astro, now if you see the MACD is below the zero line, Williams R is below the zero line, but the candles are in green. Now, might be, okay, yeah, here we can try. I am going to make a smaller trade here. I don't want to risk it. Because Astro has been weird. Two candles green, then one red, two green, then one red. I have made a smaller trade just because I had a suggestion. Let's see how this goes. And at the moment, we one our $20 risk-free trade. Two, we have one risk-free trade for $30 going on in AUD CAD, which I doubt will be successful because Williams R has shifted, but no worries, our $30 will come back, right? Because we had used risk-free. Now, this is the situation where I say risk-free deals do help a lot. When the market see, if you see this fluctuation, the candles are fluctuating a lot. So when there is this type of fluctuation, the risk-free deals are something that are going to help you. Okay, so we will come back to it and see how that trade goes. Okay, here we have a shift, I guess. But again, one candle is green, one is red. So at the moment, let's avoid this asset. I think this trade did not go in our favor. So our $30 did come back. Astro Index, as per suggestion, I had made trade. Let's see. Right now, it's not in our favor, but you cannot predict it till the last moment. It's a live market. Okay, so yes, here we have a signal coming up. See, Williams R is still, it's just shifted. But since it's in the middle of the candle, I am not going to make a trade now. Let's wait for this candle to end and then we can make a trade. Okay. Now the amount I'll be using is, let me check if I have a risk free for 15. I do not. I'll be making a $10 trade. Let's see how that would go. So if William R gives me a signal, then I would make that trade. So if you're seeing, I am not just focused on one signal from MACD. I am also checking if William R is giving me a signal. So if I have signals, if I have positive signals from both the assets, only then is the time I'm going to make my trades. Okay, so the $5 trade in Astro that I had made as per suggestions in the comments did not go in our favor because the market flipped. That is totally fine. We are working on recovery. We will be working on recovery. Let's make a trade here, and I hope it goes in our favor. Let's see. Mm-hmm. No signal here. Guys, keep checking assets. If you feel there is any asset that is giving a signal, even if you're not sure, if you have a doubt, put it in the comment section. Let's check it together. The more we check those assets, the better we understand it, whether it is a proper signal or it is not, right? So here we are getting a down signal. You are winning trade. That's great. That's really great. So we have a down signal. Let's make a down trade. Williams R gave a signal. MACD did give a signal. We made a down trade. Let's see how this goes. I hope you guys have understood this strategy well. I hope it is helping you to win trades. FF Dharamji said he is winning trades with this strategy. I'm really happy for that. And it's great that this is helping you. What should be the entry point in trade? Starting 15 seconds. So when the candle is maximum 45 seconds, you have to enter then. If you enter after 45 seconds, that is no point. Okay. EUR, AUD, let me check. First, let me change the time to 2 minutes. Down. Okay. Let this candle end and see where it goes. Thank you for your suggestion. Let me see how this candle goes. If it gives a downtrend, it would have downtrend been a down. If you would have traded over here, couple of trades over here, it would have been a downtrend right now. Let me just use a $5 risk free and try. This is just for you, Mr. Akpak, Career Park. I've done this. Okay. Don't worry if you have missed it. We will just summarize in the end. We are talking about the Safari strategy. We will summarize once again in the end. So please be there till the end and we will just go through the strategy again. So do not worry. Also, the recorded video will be available. You can watch that as well. Okay, so let's see. The $10 gold trade, not in our favor. The Moonch index trade right now is in our favor. I don't know what happens in the next 20 seconds. Okay, so we have a downtrend coming up here. Let's see. Let's use $10 and let's make a down trade. Hope it goes in our favor. So the Moonch index trade, yes, it went in our favor. The EUR AUD trade, right now it's somewhere near to our prediction, but we are not sure. So no worries. If you have any questions, okay, here we are going to get a down signal very soon. Okay, Asia Composite, very soon, maybe 1 to 2 candles down the line, a down signal will be there. MACD strength is getting weaker. Green line is trying to go in the downward direction. Williams R is getting shorter, so we might have a signal here. Let's come back to this asset. Again, we might have a signal in gold also. So we will come back to gold. Same goes with this. This has been the resistance level, and that's why it's not crossing the resistance level, it's coming down. So what happened to our trade here? Okay, the EUR AUD trade is in our favor, so that's good. Okay, let's check Asia Composite. Not at the moment. Let's check commodity. Repeat settings this strategy. Sure, sure. I'll repeat it. Just give me a minute. Let me just find one signal, one asset where we can trade, and then I'll repeat it for you. Okay. Now, how many seconds for this? 14 seconds. Ah, it's complicated. Here you see. Okay, so who have joined now, who want to understand this strategy again? I am repeating this just for you guys. So here we are talking about MACD, about Safari strategy. What is Safari strategy? Safari strategy is the combination of MACD and Williams percentile. MACD with the default settings 12, 26, 9 and Williams are with 14. Now, you see two zero line here, right? Zero line and this minus 50 line. Okay, let's consider this also zero line. Whenever the MACD is above the zero line, the Williams R is above the zero line, the green line is cutting the red line from down to the above direction, we make a up trade. Whenever the MACD is below the zero line, the Williams R is below the zero line. The MACD line is cutting the red line up from above towards downwards direction. We make a down trade. Okay. So I hope Suresh sir, this is clear for you. Okay. So let's check our trade. The Euro composite trade also is successful. Yes. So that's a good thing. Let's check some more. Okay. We have a down signal here. Let's make a trade here, guys. Maybe it doesn't go in that favor, but let's make a trade here. Let's see. Okay, so again, I just went through the strategy again. I hope that was clear for you. Any questions about this particular strategy now? If you do have doubts, if you do have questions, put it in the comments section. Yes. Any signals you're able to see you want me to trade, put it in the comment section. Keep the comment section alive. Let's just know that we are there. We are watching the video. We are learning. We have some doubts. We have some questions, and I'm here to clear it for you. Okay, so Dow Jones, we are getting a signal from Williams R, but not from MACD right now. MACD is trying to cross over. It is trying to go below the zero line, but not at the moment. Okay, so let's see. Yes, there is a signal. Let's make a trade. Might be this flips, might be this goes in our favor. I'm not sure. Right now, the Euro composite one is in our favor. Let's see how the others perform. Okay, let's move on. My favorite strategy, see, for new time, I mean, when I started trading, my favorite was Axel strategy. Very simple, very easy to understand. Then I started liking Friday strategy, Horizon strategy. I also like Safari strategy and the confrontation strategy as well. So there are few because for me, I mean, see, there is a time when one strategy does stop working. Okay, many times what happens is one strategy is not working. At that time, we blame our trading that, you know what, I am not a good trader, I am this, I am that, but that is not the point. That is not the fact. The market fluctuates. Market fluctuates, your amount is going to fluctuate, right? So what I do is I keep practicing different strategy. Okay. I keep using different strategy and then some of them someday work, someday they do not work. So that's how this goes. Now we might have an opportunity here because Williams R has shifted, MACD has shifted. Let's make a trade. I have used one of my risk-free trade for a bit higher amount, which is $50. Let's see how this is going. Okay, let's make a trade. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I have a question from Ranjit sir, ma'am. How long can I use this strategy? See, Ranjit sir, any strategy, I would say it we can use it daily also. But again, things depend on the market condition too, right? Market condition, if there is a lot of fluctuation, there might be a situation a strategy is not working. You might have to either change the strategy for that time. You might have to stop the trading. You're most welcome. I'm really happy, Dharam sir, this is working for you. It's a pleasure. to help you. That is why I'm here. So if this is giving you results, that's really good. Thank you for your feedback. See, now we have a live, information. We have a live feedback from Mr. Dharam that he is using this strategy. He might be using it for the first time with me, and that is working for him. So any strategy can work for you. You need to understand it in a better way, and I really try my best to make you understand how a particular strategy works so that you can win something from it. Right? So that's my motto. That's why I'm here, and I hope this is like it's working for Dharam sir. It is going to work for you also. That is going to make me more happy. So let's see. We have our trades ongoing. Okay, so the $50 trade that we had made using the risk free, that has been positive. It's in our favor. We won that trade. So here, winning this one trade, I recovered all of my amount, right? So this one trade helped me recover all of my amount. This trade, it was positive till the last 3 seconds. Now, many traders complain to us that the trade switched in the last moment. It was positive till the last 3 seconds. Live market, it can fluctuate for me, it can fluctuate for you. So nothing to worry about. If it's fluctuating, okay, fine, fight back. CAC 40, let me check. See. Mm-hmm. Uh, See, CAC 40 is giving you a down signal, but can you see the fluctuations? I mean, there's a lot of fluctuation. And the candles, there will be an up position here in the next two candle. I mean, the next candle will be up position, so we can make a trade on up position in CAC 40 in the next 2 minutes. Okay, we have a down signal here. Let's make a down trade. Now, I entered when the candle was 40 seconds down the line, which I shouldn't have, but it's okay. I mean, these trades right now are not in our favor. See, the market flipped from here. It was an up position trade. The market changed, things changed, nothing to worry. That's totally fine. Fluctuations will come up. We have already recovered our amount for today. And see, particularly, I would suggest always set a target, set a goal, because what I do is whatever investment I have, I set a per day target, maybe to 5% to 10% of that amount. If it's 10-20%, it's quite doable, right? So that is what I do. That is how I trade. And that's what works for me. I am planning to make one more bigger trade. Ranjit sir, RSI indicator, it was not RSI indicator, it was some other strategy actually. So every strategy comes with different indicators and all oscillators. That comes in it with default. Okay. So I guess last time we had Friday strategy, if I'm not mistaken, because every indicator will come with some different settings. So every strategy will come with some different indicators, right? So let's see. Here I am very eager for this signal because if there is this signal is going to be a upward trend. In the meantime, let's check if Asia Composite has something for us. Okay. Right now the trade is not in our favor. We will come back. Euro Composite is something that we were checking on. Let's see gold. No signal. Astro Index. No signal. Cricket Index. It is giving a down signal and I can try it, but I'm already late. I am not going to enter the trade in between. So let's wait for this candle to end. Okay. Does anyone see any more signals in any assets? Please do let me know in the comment section. Now here you see candles are showing upward trend. MACD is showing downward trend. Williams R is showing upward trend. Here there is an uptrend. Let's make a trade in the up position. Let's see. It's a $50 trade that I made. I do not know how this goes. Williams R was in my favor. MACD is above it. There is a crossover happening. No idea. In the meantime, tell me if you have any questions, any doubts. We will talk about that till our trade ends. Okay. So the Asia Composite trade went positive. Let's keep finding assets. So, Amish, Mahajantar Mantar, Mahajantar. Let me check, Suresh sir. Yes, you will have. See, now in Mahajantar. Thank you for bringing that, Suresh sir. Williams R is giving you signal. MACD is still not sure. This green line is trying to go upwards. This MACD is trying. The bar is trying to go upwards. Maybe next candle it will move. Let's see. Okay. No. The Williams R is still showing an upward trend, but the MACD is still not. We can go for up, but again, let me tell you, if I know this will go in up position in the next candle, but I am here to explain it to you. So we might have some traders who are new to the platform, right? Now, if I tell them that you can predict and go up, and if there is a fluctuation, the traders would come back looking for me that you said we can predict and go up. That is the reason we selected up signal, but now see the signal didn't go up. So that I need to be patient. See, trading is all about patience. I need to be patient here in order to explain to you guys that we are looking for both the signals from MACD as well as from Williams R. So I am not going to just go with one signal and make this trade, right? That is why patience is important here. Well, yesterday I was trading on Friday strategy. Yesterday I did use Friday strategy. Now the $50 trade we did not win, but my $50 were back, right? We have a down trade here, a clear down trade. I have made a trade risking it. I have made a trade without risk free. The Williams R was giving a signal. Here I got a signal. I don't know. I don't want to look at this trade. Well, I make very small trades. I mean, there are some traders in my webinars because I made trade for $5. So the traders say, "Ma'am, why such small amount?" I don't know. I have that fear that I don't want to lose anything. Okay. What I feel is I am putting my hard-earned money here. Why do I need to make risky trades and lose on my money? This is not something that I got from, just someone from the heaven threw a bag of money and I got it and I made a deposit. No, it's my hard-earned money. Why should I just make a trade without even understanding things, without even knowing how this is going to work? I am going to invest. I am going to think 10 times before I make a trade, right? So this is how it is. So we have more 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for this session. If you have any questions, do drop it in the comment section. If I have missed any questions, I'm really sorry. Please put it again and we will try to address them. Okay, let's find some signal. See, this was a clear signal. Now we won the $50. Oof, the risk we had taken. We won that trade, which again helped us recovered almost everything that we had. Right, the Maha Jantar Mantar Index is still going on. That's in our favor. Lavish, so I prefer fixed time. I do not trade much on Forex. I tried Forex, but for me, fixed time works much better. I prefer using the fixed time trading more. That has been a lot of that has given me a lot of knowledge as well as confidence in trading. So I prefer that personally. I made a down trade here, SED, everything giving signal. Just made a down trade in gold. Let's see how that one goes. Again, here there might be a crossover. Till now, there is not. Let's see what happened to this trade. We won the Mahajantar Mantar index trade also. And right now, the gold trade is ongoing. We will have a signal in Astro and we will make a one or two trades more. I will be making couple of trades more, and then we would end this session. If people who have just joined in, people who have missed it, you can watch the recorded video. It will be available shortly on the same channel. And people who mentioned that they're not comfortable in English, they wanted videos in Hindi or something, you can join our webinar tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. We have it on our Olymp Trade India channel. That would be in Hindi language. So if you're comfortable in that particular language, you can join there. Do subscribe to the channel so that whenever we come live with our webinars, you do get a notification and you're able to join it. Okay. Now let's find last two trades for the day. And then we would just check for some points of discussion if there are any, some questions, and then we would end our session for today. So tell me, any questions for me? Any more doubts? Any more queries you have? You want to talk about something? Tell me. Any strategy working? That is great. Okay, Lavishji, I'll not call you sir. Okay, don't feel old. I will not call you sir. Great, Ranjit sir. Great, it's working for you. Happy to know that. Okay, so I hope the way I try to explain you the strategy, you guys understand it. I had two feedbacks today that it's working. I did not change the time frame. That's so bad. I do suggest, see, martingale can be of two types. One martingale can be double amount, one martingale can be same amount. What I suggest is same amount martingale. I do not suggest double amount martingale. Why? Because as I mentioned, as I gave the detail, I do suggest the same amount martingale. If you want to use martingale, continue the same amount. You will win the one trade you lose, continue the same amount, you will win that trade. Your profit will be it will be 90 to 80. Let's consider 95, 93% profit. So you get 4.5, 4.6 if you're making a $5 trade. Keep continuing, go with it, continue going with the same amount. Second trade, you are in around $4 profit. So why do you want to risk it? Why double up the amount and risk it? Same amount, recovery easy. Double amount, it becomes difficult to recover, right? That's why I do not suggest matching. Double amount matching. Okay, is that clear? Any more questions? I deposited 2 days ago, but not reflecting in my account. Did you connect with the support team? First of all, I'm really sorry. You can share your ID with us in the chat here. Just your user ID. We will forward it to the relevant team and they will get in touch with you. Sorry for the inconvenience this might have caused. Best trading time to be used. A very good question. Normally, I suggest the mornings have been good for me. I mean, if we go according to the Indian time, the morning time has been really good. I suggest trading on that time. I hope many traders over here actually suggest trading in the morning time because, see, you are trading in an international platform, right? There will be a market fluctuation, there will be ups and downs in the evening, especially because when it's evening in India, it is going to be daytime in some other country. And then there will be fluctuation. The market there opens at that time. So that's the reason I suggest using trading in the mornings, maybe 7, 8, 9, something like that. So right now, these two trades we have not in our favor. I don't know how this goes. Gold though is not going in our favor. Let's check GBP USD. Not sure. Let's check Asia Composite. Okay, Asia Composite still we have chances of it going in our favor, and same goes with Euro Composite. So right now we have four trades in progress. We will wait for these trades to end. Any more questions coming up? Yes, I do. Thank you for your user ID. Okay, thank you for your user ID. We will have someone connect with you about this. Okay. Okay. So I doubt this trade going in our favor. Asia Composite still chances. This one, no. Asia Composite is fluctuating. There is up and down. Okay, we were talking about some tips on psychology of trading. So let's just discuss that a bit quickly. Normally, what happens is many of our traders, like if you see here, I know I can see three trades in red. Normally, what happens is we get hyper. Oh my God, I'm losing. I'm going to lose my money. I'm going to do that. But if that happens, you are going to impact your future trades also. So I understand losing trade is not good. I understand it is not a happy moment, but instead of just giving up on it, what you can do is you can just be positive that it's okay if you're losing up on that trade. You can still continue trading and you can try to recover. The positive impact that you will have on your trade will give you a better result because negativity does impact trading. If you sit with a stressed mood, try sit and trade, fight with someone in your house, not purposely, just try it, okay? Or hear sad songs, fight with someone, and then sit and trade and see how your trading goes. Make smaller trades, $1 trade. See how it goes. In the same way, get up in the morning, grab your favorite cup of coffee or tea, listen to your favorite music, and then sit and trade and see how that changes. So, positivity around changes a lot. Second thing that I would suggest is um, one thing that I would really suggest you guys is what amount you trade on. Always try to trade on 5 to 10% of your balance. Next thing that I would also suggest over here is time of trading. 1 minute candle, trade time at least 2 to 3 minutes. 5 minutes candle, trade time at least 10 to 15 minutes. Whatever candle time you set, trade on 5 to 10%, at least double or triple of that time. Amount 5 to 10% of your balance. Basic tips and tricks I did give you, but I do set a goal for you guys. Do set a goal where you want to, what you want to achieve in your trade. That is going to help you in the long run. Okay, which indicator gives 90% accuracy? I wouldn't say any indicator. I wouldn't recommend any specific indicator here because it's a live market and I don't feel any indicator is going to give you that 100% success or something. I would just say that keep trying. It's a live market fluctuates, things go up and down. Over here, you see Williams R is giving me a signal, MACD giving me a signal, still the candle is going green. So it can move, anything can happen. It's a live market, guys. Do not get demotivated. Okay, 10% on each trade is not what I mentioned. I mentioned 10%, 5 to 10% of your account balance on each trade. So if I have $100, my one trade should not exceed $5 to $10, and I don't think that is a huge amount. I don't think that is a complicated amount. What types of market are best work for you? I mean, do you like range trend? I like trend market. So when there is a trend going on, I normally like that. Also, yes, volatile market is, for aggressive traders, wherein, yeah, you get that chance, you get that opportunity to trade. It is for those traders, you can make a trade there, but again, you cannot predict the direction. If you are ready for risk, that's for you. How to trade for beginners? I did mention for beginners, we have our help section here where you will find some very good tutorials, videos where you can trade. Start from the basic, practice it in your demo account. Use it from the basic amount, and smaller amount trades, bigger duration, that is going to help you. Okay, so any more questions? I am going to end the webinar for today. We have two active trades. One is positive, one is risk-free trade. So this would end soon. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop it in the comment section. And I would love to get feedbacks from you. If you have any more concerns, queries, feel free to let me know. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you join our Hindi webinar tomorrow at 5 p.m. Indian time as well. Thank you for your time. We will connect with the people who have shared their IDs regarding some concerns. So we will get in touch with them. Have a great day and a good time trading, guys. Stay blessed. Good night.